Hello, and welcome to another stream in which we're going to learn, and when I say we, it's me included, to learn about React context. Some of you have requested it, so this is why I'm doing this stream. Keep in mind that I haven't used it that much, only once, so we're probably going to go back and forth in the documentation, but we'll see how it goes. If it doesn't go well, I guess we can delete this and try again, right? Hello everyone in the chat. Say hi. Hello Caleb, JK Studios, Andre Ping, Roshar. Hello everyone. I took some time at the beginning of the stream to create a React app just so we can have it. I created the React context folder and then I used the create React app to bootstrap this application. And now I'm going to quickly remove the things we don't need, I guess. Let's see, we don't need a test, don't need this. All right. And from here, I guess we don't need this. And this, okay, and in the app.js, we don't need the logo, the CSS file, and this could be just hello poppers, as we usually have. Now let's run this, yarn start, and let's see how it goes. Hello Max, Susie, good morning. Artem, Fernando, whoa, so many people. Morgan, Garvit, Mark, Samir, Max, Mihai, you're here. That's good. Yusuf, hello. All right, so here we have the React app. You can see we have the nice hello poppers. Well, I guess we could have here this to be H1. Goody. Let me place this here. I should learn to use the tab which allows you to, I don't know, just push things around on the screen very easily. But until then, we'll use this. All right, now, React context. Is there a main difference from NPM and Yarn? Just preference. I know that when Yarn appeared, it was faster than NPM, but I've heard that NPM is now faster than Yarn, so I don't know. I haven't done my research on that topic, but maybe you could find it and let me know. All right, let's also open React context. As you can see, I've searched for it, also that app. And as I said, I don't know a lot about React context. I've used it once when I was in a job, I think, and I looked at it today a bit. So I'm not going to share my vast knowledge on context because I don't have one, but rather we're going to look at it together and see how it works, right? Okay. Will you also edit and upload this as a video? Well, I guess it will be pretty straightforward, not a lot of talking, I think. I don't know. So I won't upload this, but maybe another video, we'll see. Okay. Hey Ahmed, welcome. Good. So, what is context? Context provides a way to pass data through the component tree without having to pass props down manually. So, I think some people, or maybe that's the right word to compare it, like Redux-ish. I mean, it's a way to have state like globally if you want, so you don't have to pass down the props to children's. So I think that's the main use case for it, right? Also, if in the chat you know context better than I do, then feel free to share your experience. So basically, we have here an example. If you have a theme in your app, and for example, you have a themed button which should be colored based on the theme. So for example, your app has two themes. It has a dark theme and a light theme. And you want to have a button color of a color when it's a light theme and another color when it's a dark theme. So then that button means that should always know what's the theme, right? But what happens if you have like 100 buttons? You always have to pass down the props to the button from everywhere you are. That won't be that clean. So I see context as a way to declare theme once, and then in the button you can check that state, and based on that state you can have the button to be red or white or whatever you want. And I think that's what we're going to do. Let's see. We will have a component. I guess a component folder, components folder. Goody, exactly. And here we're going to have a button, button.js. Now, in normal circumstances, let's see, we have a button, which is, well, a button, a simple button, and it will say, click me. All right, we need to import React from React, and we need to export the button, export default. Okay, let me just set this up here like that. Good. So we have now our button, which is just a basic button. And let's say we want to use the button, we want to use it in multiple places. So maybe we want to use it once in app. Let's see, so we want to import button from components buttons, oops. I don't want buttons, I just want button, one single button. Good, so button from button. And here, well, we have this, maybe let's have a some kind of a wrapper like that, and we have the h1, and then here we have some text, lorem 10 like that. Let's see how it looks. Good. And here we have a button, our custom button. Well, if we use it like this, it will just say, click me. Good. Now, what if, let's see. So we want to have a theme, and the button should be colored based on the theme, right? Don't let me here alone. Help me. Okay, and I want to have a button in another place. What if we have the components, and here we have some kind of a form, and this form will import React from React, and then const form will just be a div. Well, I guess it could be a form, and it should have an input like this with a placeholder, enter your name or whatever, and it will have a button. It will be our custom button, so we're going to import button from button, and we want to insert our custom button here, right? We keep in mind we haven't used the theme yet, but I just want to show you something I have in mind. Maybe it's not the best example, but we'll see. Okay, and let's use the form also. So we want this form, which we just created, to be here on the page somewhere. Maybe we'll have some more text, lorem 20. By the way, this lorem 20 is an emmet plugin, I think, extension. So you can just type Florin 20 and hit tab, and you have 20 words of lorem ipsum. All right, and we want to use the form. So now we have, let's see, it does not contain a default, whoops. We want to do export default form. All right, so now look at that. We have our button, which is in the app, and we have our button, which is, well, in the form. And I don't want this, so on submit. Let me do something here quickly so it won't submit. E.prevent default. All right, this is just ignore this part. So it won't refresh the page whenever we click. Good. Now, let's say we want to have the button. Where is it? Where are you, button L? There we go. So we want our button to be colored based on the theme. So you would think that we would pass a prop, and here we're going to do something like style, and based on the prop.theme, we would use a color or another. Maybe we can get this out. Let me think. So the style, let's create a function which will set button color, and it will receive the theme. Okay, and this will return, well, let's see. If theme is dark, then we want to return an object which will set background color to be, I don't know, purple, maybe, and the color to be white, like that. Else, well, I guess we don't need else. We can return the white theme. So this will be for the white theme. And here we're going to have background color to be, I don't know, what's a white theme? Maybe yellow? So ugly colors. Why not make it from the button itself? Consume the context in the button. Yeah, this is what I want. So first I want to showcase how we would do it without context, and why we should, why would we consider to use context, and then we're going to use that. Okay, background color, not yellow. Let's, I don't know, use okay, let me flat UI colors. Let's see some lighter color-ish thingy. We have the white, so I don't know. Maybe we can use this. Let's use this as the background color when it's a white theme, with this as the color, and then other way around when we have the dark theme. Okay, it's a lot of things to do just for this thing. But now for the style, we will call this function, and we will pass in the props.theme. Good. All right, you might see something changed here. By default, we will have the white theme, which is not very, very white, but you'll see the difference if now we go to the form, and here we're going to say theme to be dark. All right, good. Let me zoom in here. You can see now that this button, it has the theme to be dark, and it's a darker button. They look so odd. So let me, okay, let me do some things here. Maybe I could create a file. I just want to add some custom things. Padding, 20. Does it work like 20? And then border none. Just want the button to be a bit more customized. Okay, 10 pixels, 20 pixels, border none, and border radius. This will be the default border radius 5 pixels, like that. All right, now you can see the difference between the like theme button and the black theme button. The only issue now, we worked a lot, but you can see now there's an issue. Whenever we want to have the button to be different color, we have to set the theme on the button, which is not very good, because let's say we now want to have another component, which will be, I don't know what other component will have buttons. I guess let's create a model just for the sake of it. Import React from React and import, we need a button again. A nav. Okay, good. A nav, that's better. So let's create a nav. Thanks for helping. So we want to import a button. Yeah, a component for popping. Yeah. So const nav will be a nav, which will have, let's see, a UL with li times 3, but also a button. So this will be link 1, link 2, link 3, and this will be a button. So again, we need a custom button from button. Good. And now we want to use this nav in our app so we can see it. So maybe here above, we want to have our custom nav. Like that. Okay, I forgot to export again. Export default nav. Good. So you can see now that here is the nav, our beautiful nav. Let's add some styling to it. Style, we want display flex, and background color to be purple, because why not? All right, look at that beautiful, well, actually I want display flex on this. All right, ignore my beautiful components, but some padding. All right, getting closer. Is there a Discord community? Yes, you can find the link in the description of this video. You can join the Discord community. Okay, I want this here, maybe. It looks odd, but I don't know. Maybe this, and list style. Usually I'll do this in CSS, but I'm too lazy. List style tab, none. Okay, good. So you can see now we have 3 buttons. 2 of them are light color and 1 of them is dark color. And if we want this button in the nav to be dark color, well, we need to say theme to be dark. Everywhere, if we want to change the theme, we will pretty much have to set the theme for the corresponding button, which is not very good. Just a second, line items, center. Because you can see how easily it gets complicated. We have only 3 buttons on the page and we already see that it's not very, well, easy to manage. So this is where we would use something like context. So instead of passing the prop on the buttons, let's see. Also, this won't be click me here, but it will be instead props.children, because, well, We would tell the button what to say. Okay, so we won't get the props, the theme from the props, but from the context. Let's add back the button here. Don't click me. And in the nav, this will be, I don't know why I changed this, but oh well. Another link. And in the form will be maybe something like submit, right? Okay, good. So we have again 3 buttons. Use a framework for this. Yeah, this is just for example purposes. Now let's look at the context API. How can we use it? Good. So you can see here they're passing the theme to the toolbar, and then the toolbar passes the theme to the button, which is, well, you basically go from grandparent to parent to children, which is not always the best, right? Let's create our context and give it, let's see how we use it. As far as I can see, you create it. Let's create it in the app. So we want here to have const theme context. This is what we'll call our context. And we're going to use React create context and set this to dark by default. And now we want to wrap everything. Let's in the app maybe. Yeah, I guess this. In this theme context we created, we're going to wrap everything. Okay. And we want to set the value. Theme context.provider. Okay, provider. I guess this is a custom component which they create, and it must have a value. Interesting. So they first set it to light. Let's do the same. Let's see what happens. And then we set it to dark here. So now we should be able to get this value in the button. Use state. Do I need use state? Let's see. So here when we're returning the button, when we're rendering it, return. Let's see what we get. Oops. Console.log this. Let's see what we have on this. Prop is not defined. Props is not defined. Okay, sorry. Good. Let's give this a default value of light. And on button line, oh, so I need props for the children. Okay, good. So we have our buttons, and okay, we have undefined. This is undefined. That's weird. So how do they do it? So it provides the value, okay. And shouldn't it be in this context? Why do we have undefined? Does it need to be the direct parent? Nope. You need to import use context hooks. Oh, that's right, we don't have this. My bad. Okay, so I need the import to import the use context hook. But what would you do it? How would you do it before use context? I guess you couldn't do it in functional component, right? Good night, Max. So okay, let's use context. And now how we using it? Before use context. Okay. Create context, good, value. And my context. Oh, you need to pass the context to this, right? I don't think you can find one using context hooks from the official doc. Yeah, I think you need to make separate files. I was thinking about that too. So yeah, you can see that they did the same thing. So, okay, let's create that. We're going to create a theme context.js file. And this will export the theme context and the themes. Like this. Export the context in app, or you can export the context in app. Yeah, I guess, but let's do it from here. So I want to export const theme context, which will be what we had in app. So what we had here. React create context, and we're going to use light. You can see that they used an object, but for now I'm just using a string. I guess that should work. Good, export const, good. So now in app, we kind of need to import it. So we need to import theme context from theme context. Like that. This should work again. React is not defined. Oops. Import React from React. I forgot to import React. All right, so now this works. The only thing is that we need to use this context now. So let's see, don't they have use context here? Use context, my context. Okay. Yeah, so basically this is how you do it. We get the use context hook. We also need to import the how do we call it? Theme context, right? Theme context from go up level and this. And now this will basically be our theme, which will be use context, and we pass in the theme context. And now we can use this theme. Let's see. What happens? Should be dark, probably. Yeah, look at that. Okay. So you can see now that we can wrap. So we use the theme context provider and we give it the value of dark. And everywhere where the theme context is used, it will have the value of dark, right? So here in the button, you can see that we use that context and we apply it. We check if the theme is dark. If it is, we use the dark color. Okay, I guess if you want to toggle the theme, you need to create another component named theme provider, and the value should be in a use state. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. Let's use this theme thingy also in the app. So I'm thinking should be a wrapper for the body. Can we change the body somehow from the app? Or I don't know. Maybe just use this div and this div. I kind of want to have a dark theme mode. Let's create another function, how we have in the button. This is a messy thingy, so don't use this in production. set page color. Okay, background color should be that. Yeah, let's try to use this. Style will be set page color. Oh, I guess we just call this here. Not the best approach, but okay. And oh, this needs to set the theme again. Nah, not the best approach here. I'm thinking maybe then we should use the theme context as a wrapper in the index here. I think that's what you usually do, right? Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to move this out. I'm going to put it here. Theme context provider. So this will be the wrapper for the entire app. We also need to import this. So let me go back. All right, we imported it. And now we can also do the same thing we did in the button. We use the context. Well, we use the use context hook. And here we want the theme to be use context. Oh, and we want that theme context also. And should be the same. One second. We need this again. This feels a bit hacky now, but yeah, maybe in the body somehow we could use that. Oops. All right, this should work now. And based on the theme, let's see. Oops, I forgot to remove this. All right, look at that. How beautiful it is. Maybe another color for the background color when it's dark. Oh, it's the same color. Okay, maybe this. All right, so ugly. But what I wanted to showcase is that now our app is also using the theme. So we have the theme not only in for the buttons, but also on the app. So whenever we change the theme to dark, well, wait a second, we're using here. Where is it? Here we're setting the value. If we set this to light, then the entire page will be light. So ugly. Isn't this a good example? Let's make this white. All right. Good. Let's see now. I want to have a toggle button which will pretty much toggle this value. Where should we do it? If you want to toggle the theme, you need to create another component named theme provider, and the value should be in a use state. Okay. I like how you have. This is gorgeous. Yeah, it's not. You should move the provider to another file and then have it like provider. Okay. If you say so. Let's do that. Maybe should call it team provider. Eventually we'll have it. Import React from React, and then we're going to have our team provider to be something. All right, and then we export default team provide. You could put it in the team context, yes. Yeah, we could. Let's do that. And then we just export it from there. See, I like smart people. Ahmed, Mihai. This is why I wanted you to be here. So here we also want to create export const team provider. Oops. I want to move this down. Okay, so this will be something. This will be a wrapper, so then it needs the props. And this will do now what we did here. Okay, so it will take what we pass and it will do this, right? Props are children. So it will take the thing we are wrapping and it will pass to this. And this will have access to that. So now we want to use this. If you modify them in app, you have context in app, then just use your state. So now here we want team provider to be the wrapper, right? Oops. Props the child string. And this is the context file. Use team context. Yeah, and we'll have state. Exactly. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let's slow down a bit. So we created a provider. We're wrapping the app. And this should work the same thing, right? If we change this to dark now, it should be dark. Yeah, because we're wrapping the whole app. And now we could have a piece of state. And we could eventually, where should we toggle this? Will this be another piece of will this be another piece of context part of the context? Let's see, export function. One second, let's see what you passed here. So use team context, const value, return. You can toggle that with state in provider, but I need a button on the page. I don't see what this does. Oh, I think I see. So this will go here, right? Yeah. Vura be blessed and good luck with your coding journey. Okay, so I see now. The use tech team context will be, well, I guess it's just a wrapper, right? Like this. Use team context. Sure. Custom hook. My first custom hook. They should work the same. It's not exported. It is, I just didn't save it. So here again, well, I guess I can just pass it here. Doesn't look that good, but yeah, I don't like that. Me no likey. Okay, and we don't need this anymore then. Yeah. My first custom hook, which I copied. Attempted import error. Why no work? Yeah, it makes sense. Can I do const like this? What's not working? Button. Use team context. You don't understand yet. Me neither. We're going to go over it again. What's happening here? Why it's not working? Attempted importer. Use team context. Is not exported from team context. How are you importing it? Just import. Should work. Restart. Are you sure that will help? Ah. Itchy nose. I don't know if that fixes it. Unexpected character. Okay. Has to do probably. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. Export team context, team provider, use team context. Use context is not. Oh, okay. Good. Finally. Okay, and now somewhere over the rainbow we can set this thingy. We're doing context API, the context API. Here we get. This is where we're going to use state. This will be our team. Const team set team, use state, and this will be dark. Now I don't know why do we need to pass this here. This is by default, but then again this is the default, right? Which is weird. Okay, I don't think you need to export the team context. Oh yeah, that's right. We don't need now because we have the use team context. Now change the provider value to be the piece of state. Oh, I see. So now instead of passing just the team, we're going to also pass the set team, right? Right. And now for the value, we have the team and we have the set team. So maybe this button in the nav, which is a fancy button, toggle team. Hey Shan, you're the best. So this will toggle. Let me make it pretty. I don't like it, so I want to have it justify content space between, like that. And well, color white, something like that. Still ugly, but oh well. Okay, dear Abdi Samad, I will have something. All right, so now whenever we click this button L, we want to have an on click, which will do some magic. And here we're going to have const do some magic if function. Well, I guess we need in the nav again the use state. Okay, wait. So we need that piece of state. In the form, we didn't need it. In the button, we did. So we need this use theme context. And now the theme context not only gets the theme, well, it gets an object. So we need to destructure the theme, right? And also in the app, we need to do the same. Destructure the theme, because we're passing the theme and the use theme. All right. We're getting there. Another thing. Here we need to, well, yeah, this could be empty. Okay, just use context. Yeah, this use theme context, right? This is what I need to use in the nav. So I kind of want to import it here. Use theme context. And from go up, theme context. So here, we need to wait. So here we use the theme context and we get a theme. And we need to get the set theme. Yeah, this is too complicated. This is failure. So use theme from use theme context, and use theme will be theme is dark. Well, const new theme will be theme is dark. It will be light, otherwise it will be dark. So we're just toggling. Whenever we press this button, oh, set theme. Thank you. All right, yeah, this is much more complicated than initially planned. So here we get a set theme and a theme. And then in the nav, we want that set theme function to set a new theme. React hook use theme context is called in the function do some magic, which is neither React function component or custom React hook function. Oops. You don't like it? Yeah, I need to move it. I need to move it. Make the function in the component. Yeah, all right, good. And I think I need to put this here. Yeah, all right. Oh boy. Oh boy. But this should work. One thing I want, don't judge me, I want some padding here. Just some padding to make the life better. Like that. Alright. Our beautiful app. So now, hopefully, when we click this toggle button, it should toggle. I don't know. I'm afraid to click it. Yay! It didn't work. Why? Click. Why are you bad? So if the theme is dark, can we console.log the theme here? No. Okay. On click, do some magic. Handle on click. Handle click. Let's call it more. I call it better, I guess. Now we can listen for another 50 minutes. You can make this function in the provider and pass it there, here. Huh? But we still need to use this custom thingy, right? Oh boy. So why it's not working? Why we can't see anything in the console? Why? Razim, I don't know what kind of problem you have there. Does the button component have an on click? Oh! Yeah. So we created a custom button component, but this button component doesn't have the on click event handler. So what we want to do is we have the style, and here I think we can do this that props or something like this. So we pass in all the props this button receives, I think. Yeah, look at that. So this button didn't, we set the on click, where is it? We set the on click handler here, but just props. But we, on the actual button, we didn't have that. Yeah, good catch, Ivan. See, this is why I wanted you guys. So now it's working. A lot of trouble for a little bubble, but yeah. Okay. I don't know about the user reducer yet. Dark car, I haven't used it. Goody. Yeah. This stream is a failure. I'm not good at this, but oh well. I'd probably have a theme swapper function in the provider. You could even use local storage. Yeah. But I kind of see where this could get handy. So with you, if you had another function here, well, let's do that. I mean, if we have this, I don't know. Let's continue to go down this path. What if I want from this nav, I don't want to have this here. Can I move it? So I'm going to put this in the provider. Where are you, provider? Where is it? Here. So handle change, handle theme change. And we'll pass this like that as a context thingy. And here we just need that. Handle theme. How did we call it? Handle theme change. All right, and now we just do handle theme change, right? Yeah, they should work. Okay, I guess this is better. And yeah, Uh, I'm just thinking you could have multiple context. This is the theme context. You could have a context for, I don't know, another prop or something. And yeah, it's good. As you can see that we're basically having 4 elements on the page, which depend on the theme. These 3 buttons and app. Don't you have a React shirt? Not yet. So we have this depending on the theme. And we just set the theme. And we handle the theme change here. Yeah. Can we just return this? Or do this? Okay. I want the React shirt. Do they have something like that? Maybe, do they have a shop or something? React.js shirt. A purple shirt. Please leave this online. It will be online. But yeah. Oh, look at that. This is nice. I want one. Anyone in the mood to donate me one? This is nice. But not slim, definitely. I'm not a slim type of person. Oh well. React context stream. It's a yeah, it was good. I guess. Yeah, tomorrow will be Vue. Maybe that will be better. At least in the Vue ecosystem, I don't know anything, so that should help, right? Oh well. Svelte, Vue, Angular, React, WebAssembly, Web Components, all of the fun stuff. All right. It's interesting. Maybe with the more practice, you can make better use of this. React context. You can check this blog post by Kent. It's a lot of interesting. Yeah, well, it has a lot of interesting information. I didn't go through it all, but yeah, when I see dispatch, I'm just dispatched. Just bye bye. All right. Oh well, it was interesting. I'm sleepy now. I wanted to create some fun app today. Yeah. I think I will close this stream. Should we do another stream? Or I'll do it tomorrow morning. Probably that's the best. Yeah, I don't know how much you learned. I have learned a few things thanks to my friends. Thank you very much, Crazy Mad, for the donation. I really appreciate it. Hope you learned something. I wonder if when you had the error about using hooks in a non-component and non-hook, if you called it use theme switcher, it would work. I don't know. It uses the use theme switcher uses a hook thingy. So yeah. Who knows? Yeah, okay. I think. I think we're good. Let's see. Don't go. What should we do? Well, this stream should be focused around context, but maybe we can have another stream. I'm in the mood to code something fun. Something I know of. Why is this not updating? Oh, I think it wasn't turned on. All right. I could either close this stream and have another stream, or we could just go on and I could cut this part off. Which one? Which idea do you like the most? I have two things I want to do today. Probably. I'd like to play with play some Code Wars. That was the idea of that color, mouse color. Okay, you know what? I'm going to close this stream and just do another one. And we'll do, I don't know, we'll see. Well, it will be a chill coding fun, I don't know, we'll see. See you in a bit. I will post the link on Discord and on Twitter, so yeah. Bye.